Hello, Mother. This is Ed Gain. Mother told me I had to fill in for John Livia and host tonight's show with Lee Priest.
Uh,
Hi, Lee.
my
This,
mama, my
this is
mama says I should have some new skin on my face.
this is Ed Gain, the butcher of Plainfield.
You gotta talk more like this, like my mama would want me to be.
Mother told me I had to host the show with Lee Priest tonight.
Oh, mama doesn't know everything.
So I'm gonna read off the one sponsor that we have. That's Evolve Nutrition, 110 Route 10, East Hanover, New Jersey, 973-647-4625. Evolve Nutrition, EHNJ.shop. Mother says to use the discount code SS20 for 20% off.
Is that? Can you hear that washing machine? Is mama's washing machine a bit too loud? I can turn it off.
No.
I got some skin. I got some skin in there. You look like a Down syndrome clan member. You're the clucks that the clan rejected.
Oh, it's me, fucking Ed Gaines. Oh, I'm Ed Gaines from Brooklyn.
You're the clan member that they rejected.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you look like a polar bear that got hit by a truck.
I just wasted a good tortilla.
You know what, though? You look the same. The only thing that was a lot wider. Different. Can't put lipstick.
Did I surprise you? Did I surprise you?
Oh my God!
Was it a big surprise? Because last night I was on TikToks and I saw a bunch of people doing it on TikToks, and I said, "Oh, I got to do that tomorrow."
Oh, that's beautiful. Did you have eyeshadow on it though? Did you have the eyeshadow as well?
No, I just used my wife's lipstick real quick. You're a sick fuck. What's happening?
If you could put lipstick on there, you're gonna look the same, only tanned.
I know, you're right. What's up, Big Lee? How you doing, man?
Not bad. I couldn't work out while I was so hungry because I got up this morning, had a coffee and a banana, and then I went to the gym. Then I went to do Leo Mayerhofer, the Overcome podcast at his house. And by the time I left there and went back, I went to the Luxor. So I went to go see the Titanic exhibition because I saw the one in Belfast where they built the Titanic. So I went into this one.
Yeah.
I sent you a lot of photos, didn't I? Yeah.
Yes, you did. Yeah. You got
that. They're all proper artifacts that they brought up. And that one big piece of the ship, that's actually a piece that they brought up from the bottom of the ocean. And then Nick's wife, Nick the pilot, who I'm going to see in Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
I always get her Titanic stuff when I was over. I got her stuff from Belfast. And here I got her one of those coins too, where the actual gold coin, I think they said they brought up 3 tons of coal from the Titanic that was left on the bottom of the ocean. And they've crushed some and put it in coins. And I got a... See, I don't forget about you. I got you a key ring, and in that key ring is a piece of coal from the Titanic.
Dude, I feel like I'm your I feel like you're my sugar daddy.
Oh. Okay. Just don't pass out around me then.
You guys tuned in late. You missed my whole Ed Gaines thing. You're gonna have to go back and fucking see. I was Ed Gaines.
Mama.
Hello, Mother. You guys missed the whole thing at the beginning.
Guys, that's what happens when you show up late. That's what happens when you show up late. These cocksuckers. So how is the Overhill podcast? Overruled, overturned.
I've done it once or twice before, but I'm back to the Titanic. And Nick sometimes does a show called Bitchin' Kitchen. So they actually had the Titanic cookbook with what the food they cooked on the Titanic there and all the recipes. So I got that for Nick and his wife as well. And the coin.
Nick the Paolo. Oh, cool.
Because I'm seeing him on Thursday night. And the key ring and the coin all come with the thing of authenticity, to say.
Wow, very cool, man. Very cool. Very nice. What did you? Because you wind up doing a lot of sightseeing today because you were on your own today.
Yeah, I was walking the strip. I figured for a straight road, that just fucking goes on and fucking on. So I went into one of the places. I said, give me the fucking pina colada and a couple of shots of Malibu, a couple of shots of fucking vodka.
Oh, I would have did the same, dude.
And then by the time I was a block away from my hotel, I said, fuck this taxi.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you. Dude, even Saturday night when we were doing the Olympia in the finals and I was drinking we got off at 1:00 my time. 1:00, 1:30, something like that. I went downstairs. I had another drink, 3 slices of pizza, and I didn't go to bed till 3 a.m, bro. I slept till 12:00 the next fucking day. And if I'm not working, my wife won't wake me up. You know what I mean? She just lets me sleep. You know, she's not one of those pain in the ass wives. Get out, big ass.
I used my first packet of washing stuff in the washing machine, and downstairs in the gift shop, down at big things. I didn't want a big thing, so I'm washing my clothes with Palmolive dishwashing liquid. I wonder how it's going to come out.
Holy shit! What did you?
If bubbles start coming through the fucking code.
Holy shitballs, Batman. So. Yeah, they have CVS's by you. You could just go get fucking, I don't know, whatever.
I only wanted a small bit. I said, can I just take a teaspoon out?
Yeah. You should knock on one of your neighbor's door.
Borrow some sugar.
Yeah, right, exactly. So now tomorrow, what time is your plane tomorrow?
5:45 in the morning.
Oh, that's good. At least you get up early, you go do what you got to do.
I'll get up at 3:00 and then I'll leave here about 4, get there, check in and that. I got rid of my suitcase. I gave it to Sid because the other Sid from RX brought that, those big soft-sided duffel bags.
Yeah.
And it's a lot bigger, so I can put more shit in it. So.
Oh, so tell me, you don't have to get into detail.
Also, too, I get to Nashville about 11.
Oh, that's not bad.
11:30.
So how far is how long is the flight from Vegas to Nashville?
A bit over 3 hours, I think.
And then from Nashville to New York?
That's only like an hour or so, I think.
Oh, that's even better.
I leave Friday. I think I leave Nashville Friday at 7 something in the morning, almost 8, and I get there about 11ish, I think.
So you're gonna be in Nashville for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Well, Wednesday and Thursday, really. Friday.
It's Wednesday night, Thursday night, leave Friday, then I'll be in.
There's a lot to see in Nashville too. Nashville's a big fucking.
I like Nashville. I've been there before. It was good.
I've never been there. My wife went there for a birthday party. She told me, I'd like. I've never been there. Anyway, so.
And then I'll be in New Jersey Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night.
Yeah, and we're gonna hang out.
Yeah,
we're
gonna meet the priest in person.
That's right. That's right.
You gonna cry? It's gonna be
yeah.
You gonna shake?
I'm not much of a crier, priest. You know that? I'm not much of a crier.
So
the last time I
cried, that's a bit weird.
What?
So you're gonna get hard? That's a bit awkward. Gotta hug you. Bring it in. No.
That's strange. That's a little weird. Shit, you're fucked up. You got problems. So tell me what's happening with the RX Muscle. You're back on RX.
Yeah, not yet, but it's going to come up with an idea for a new show, just like similar, just asking me questions and silly stuff like that, and then that's it. Just promote the products again.
At work, I went on my phone and saw you on RX today.
Oh yes, I jumped on there. Yes, where was I when I jumped on there? I was at the gym. That's right.
It was you, John Romano, Larry,
and Greg.
I don't know who the other. Oh, Greg, and then there's another dude.
Mr. G. Mr. G's been a part of the team forever. He's crazy, Mr. G.
Oh yeah, and then Dave, of course. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. And and then you're basically going to be sponsored by Dave and Species. Is he? Yeah, it's Dave. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that you bastard.
It's Dave. Come on. He's going to give you some Fiberlize and be like, what?
Rubbing them pennies are going to catch fucking fire.
Yeah, we all know Dave's reputation.
the pennies turned into molten steel.
He's lucky. Sid's lucky.
I look at it like if I can still train, eat, and sleep enough to get a normal job, and like I said, I've never been money motivated. Like I said, as long as I got a roof over my head and food on the table, and that, hey, could be worse off. So it's not all about money sometimes. So
yeah.
I have taken a bit. I could have. There's another couple of people that want to talk to me, who were offering more, which probably a couple of $1,000s more in Australian dollars, but I don't really know them. Whereas I've worked with Dave before, we get on well. There's no stress involved, so I'd rather take a bit less, but be comfortable and happy where I am, rather than.
Oh, good. Well, listen, at least he's doing the right thing by you. But Dave's not stupid. Dave knows you have a huge audience, and he's going to reach it. No, but at the same time, like, I don't get it. Everybody watches RX Muscle. And seriously, like, I had the finals. I had 50,000 live views. Right? I had 50,000 views on the finals, which turned out to be he had separated. He had like 4 or 5 different live views. And like combined, he had like over 500,000 views, and it's like you're reaching a big audience, man. You know what I mean? It's not like so whatever he's got worked out with you.
I even think Matt said that video he put up of me giving Jay burgers, just those little reels, has had more views than anything. So he's expecting that might be an all-time podcast when that one comes out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, it's Lee Priest and Jay Cutler, of course. You know.
Lee giving Jay shit.
Yeah. I want to if I could find it.
Funny too, I was just walking down the strip. I always find it funny because I'll be walking down the strip. I'm going up an escalator, one's going down. I just stand there. So he's like, Lee Priest, you're a legend. I love all your stuff. Followed you for years. And everyone else goes,
yeah, they have no fucking yeah. That's the thing about.
But then people will stop me. Lee Priest, you're a legend. Can I get a photo? And as they take a photo, people are twisting their head, thinking, "Who is he? Who is he?
Yeah.
Should we get a photo? Should we get a photo?"
That's you're famous enough where you could live a regular life. Yeah. And you're famous in the bodybuilding world. Outside the bodybuilding world, nobody knows you. But at least you can go to the fucking diner and get a cheeseburger and not get bombarded. Like if you were really super famous, like fucking, Elvis Presley, you wouldn't be able to fucking do anything.
Michael Jackson was.
Yeah, right. So since we're gonna do like a special edition Olympia wrap, the first thing I want to talk about is Derek is getting a lot of heat about his Olympia win. Right, a lot of people thought it should have been Hottie. I'm okay.
Could have been any of them. It's like,
yeah. Let's take our fucking, what's the word? I don't know. I forget. Well, let's take our biases out of the way. Mm-hmm. I had no problem with Derek winning. I thought he was the best overall package. Now, but
that's the funny thing. That's what I said. I've got no problem with him winning, but if I had a preference, I would have preferred Hardy or Andrew, but I've got no problem with him winning at all. Is that what the judges saw? So he won. He's Mr. Olympia. You can't complain about that. But when people say, Lee, who would you have liked? And I say Hardy or Derek, or Andrew. Why do you hate on fucking Derek? I said, I didn't hate on him, for fuck's sake. I just said
But there are Viata, I'm more famous than anybody in the WNBA. Okay, I don't know if you sure that.
I have seen a lot of hate though. I have seen like there's a picture of Derek and that's all like shouldn't have won. It was rigged. This was for this. This was for that. And it's like, look, why don't you got the fucking IFBB email people? You got the judges' email. Fucking yell at them. It's not fucking Derek's fault. He's just up there competing.
Yeah, I pulled up a side by side shot. Okay, now I look, what I don't understand. People say Derek is fake. He comes off fake. He
comes off fake. I think what it was normally, like the years previous, Derek's always been Derek, but this last time, ever since I think maybe when him and Nick competed, he tried that all. He almost tried to be like, I'm going to beat you on this. Or he almost tried to be like Nick, and that's what people picked up on because he's never done it before. So I think that's how he was coming across. Like, why is he doing that? Why is he talking like that? That's him.
Okay.
Like, that's what him. So he's trying to. That's what I picked up on because the way he was talking and he's like, yes, and he's in the gym like yelling like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And I was like, Derek, that's not you. Just be you.
Yeah. Now I would yeah, I could see that. It does. You know, it some people don't have personalities like Nick, where they're just
No.
very likable people.
Mhm.
I think it becomes difficult. Now I understand if you don't think Derek should have won against Hottie in bodybuilding, right?
Mhm.
But it's when people dislike him greatly. Let me see. Let's go shot by shot here. Let's see if I could
Give a
all right.
short analysis.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Again,
okay, from the
who'd you
front.
like to make a chair out of?
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't like. I could see why you're picking Hottie in the front shot. Okay, clearly he's got better biceps and he's harder. You know, he does have that a little bit of atrophy that I understand was worse in person.
But then when I said that atrophy, then like Derek's arms from the front, that negates both. Like he's got the atrophy and he's got the shitty arms from the front. So
yeah. The thing is, though, again, I'm trying to play devil's advocate here, right? Derek's both arms are shitty. I mean, compared to Hottie's, right? Where Hottie has one leg that's downsized. It throws off his balance, his symmetry. With Derek, it doesn't throw it off because both arms are literally the same. So if you want to give Hottie this shot, you give him the shot. You know what I mean? That's fine. He wins this shot, right? I got no problem with that. This one,
that's like almost a coin toss, isn't it?
I guess I could give this to Hottie too. Because
you could almost give it to Derek too because of the legs and the X factor. So it's like So like I said, that'd be almost a coin toss. That wouldn't be almost a tie.
Yeah, exactly. That's rough. Okay, the side shots. Derek is so full and thick up top, and his legs improved too. But Hottie is definitely harder. But
that's the way, like I said, this is where it comes down to the judge's opinion, where Derek's hard enough and he's fuller, but then
right,
Hottie's not as full, but he's a bit harder. So it's like, which do you go for?
right. Exactly. So who do you give this shot to? Who do you think?
Oh God,
I know it's not easy. Doing this shit is not easy.
Because they both look good in that shot. And like I said,
they look good in this shot.
I'm a bit more into conditioning a bit, so I'd probably go harder just for the conditioning. But
yeah.
Like I said, the Derek hasn't got bad condition, so it's like,
Okay, so let's see. Next one. All right. This one you kind of have to go with Derek.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his back is just so. I mean, his rear double bi is lights out, and plus
but it's not when you're looking at Hardy though. It's not much. It's not like normally when Derek stands beside someone, he normally blows them away. There's a big disparity, whereas this one's not overly glaring because Hardy's not too far.
No, you're right. Hottie's right there. You'd give it to Derek, but it's Hottie's a close number two. That's for sure in this shot. Let's see. I mean, this one. Well, this isn't really a good pick because Hottie's not flexing his leg. It's like mid flex.
Yeah.
But in this shot, isn't really.
But then both on abs. They both got good abs, and they can both do the vacuums, and that's it. Then again, that's going to come up to a coin toss too, because both got good quads when they flex them. So
yeah, I would give this one to Hottie because he does have incredible. What do they call that on the side there?
The serratus, yeah.
Yeah. But this shot's really not that.
Where the serratus go up the intercostals, those ones up here.
Yeah, right. And he's not flexing his legs. He's not a dead perfect shot. But all right, let's see. All right. Because Hottie is so hard, I would probably give this one to Hottie. But Derek's so big, he's probably wider than him. But I'd probably give this shot to Hottie. What do you think?
Yeah, like Derek looks a bit fuller in it, but
yeah,
Hottie's conditioning and that sort of just draws your eye. So
let's see if there's any other. I would like to see if there's a real lat spread between the two of them.
Did I blink and miss a tricep? Was there a tricep one?
Yeah, I know. That's all they had on that one.
That's missing the tricep and real lat.
Tricep, yeah, real lat. Let's see if we can find anything else. But you got the side tricep. Oh God, the real lat we would have to give to. We would probably have to give to Derek because
Derek's a little bit wider.
he's a little wider. And
Tricep, I think would almost
there
be
we go.
Tricep might be a coin toss again.
Oh, here we go. Is this? Oh, here we go. All right. See, this one I would give to Hottie.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we got.
Bastards.
See, this most muscular. Now when I'm looking at this most muscular,
Yeah.
it looks set. I think I might give this to Derek because his shoulders.
Is this one the same time or prejudging in one finals or?
This is. Let me see, Derek. Derek all day. Hottie looked amazing. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can go to another one. Who Beyond the Stage is a good one. Let's see if we could find another one. It's not fucking easy, man. You know, I'm having Jay on tomorrow, Arns.
Okay,
We're gonna be, and he's been trying to be a coach.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And let me see. Let me look at one more. See if I can find somebody else that posts this shit. Oh, on Muscle Insight. I forgot about Muscle Insight. He's been good to me, that fucking guy. Let me pull up Muscle Insight. I forgot about him.
Give you all the names and
Muscle Insight. Here we go. Okay.
the one picture you won't be able to fucking find it.
Yeah, right.
It's been popping up for days, but now you want.
Yeah, you're right. Of course, this isn't good. Muscle Insight is more about the news and who's coming up. Did he post any pics from the Olympia? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just really trying to look here. First call out prejudging. I don't know who that is. All right, never mind.
What are the people saying in the comments?
Let's see. Let's go to the top.
I was saying before, all I had for morning was coffee and banana, and then at 3 o'clock I finally went to Fat Burger.
How was Fat Burger?
Fatty.
I can imagine. All right, let's get rid of that. Fuck it. We'll just talk about it with you and me. I could see why people want Hottie.
Yeah,
I could clearly see it, but Derek gets a lot of hate. Derek kind of always got a lot of hate. He's just not the most likable guy in the world, but he's not an evil guy.
I think too sometimes what rubs people the wrong way, even though people are religious. You know, if he's into God, that's great. But when people get preachy and keep talking,
yeah.
People
that rubs people the wrong way. Yeah.
You know how America is at the moment. You can't fucking tell anything about religion or politics or fucking. So I think when he gets a bit preachy, that turns people off. You know?
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. And it's very difficult to
which is hard too, because if you are a religious person, you believe in God and you love God, and because if you think God's done so much for you and you think he can do the same for other people, you do want to tell them the good news or the excitement. So sometimes people who are really into it, they don't mean to do it, but they just want you to maybe have a good life like they experience through God or whatever they think they're doing.
No, listen, there's a guy at work and he's a fucking Jehovah's Witness and he's a pain in the ass. He really is.
Does he bring it out Awake magazine?
He does. He's had pamphlets there, and it's just God, dude. And I remember the first time I was like, bro, don't talk to me. Like I'm not. Just shut up. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna. But yeah, whatever. All right. So people don't like him. I could see why people thought Hottie should win because of the conditioning. But
people are hating on Nick too, because Nick has always been his confident self and been positive, and then because he's confident saying I'm going to win, then he doesn't. 6th place.
Yeah, it's look. What do you want the guy to do? I mean, really, what do you want the guy to do?
I'm going in to lose. I want to come.
Yeah, right. What do you want him to fucking say? You know what I mean? How many times have you watched a fight, whether it's boxing or MMA, and the guy goes, I'm going to beat the shit out of that guy, and he winds up knocked out. I mean, really.
Actually, there's some good ones on YouTube. It says when people get cocky and then find out, but that's all it is. It's about an hour of fights where guys are talking shit. And when they're standing, they're doing deductions, doing this to them, like getting onto them. As soon as the bell goes, they come out. Poof.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I've seen it. So what do you expect these guys to say? I didn't have a problem with Derek winning. No. I thought they probably picked him because he was the most balanced. Hadi was clearly the harder of the two. He was definitely better conditioned. But when you go shot by shot, a lot, Derek might have squeaked out, one or two shots. He might have squeaked out that side shot. He definitely squeaked out both back shots.
I could almost make arguments too, like for Andrew. You could almost put Andrew in second or even push for the win.
Well, I mean, Aceto was making that argument. Aceto was saying, forget Sampson, because they were talking about who's going to come in fourth. And he said, forget Sampson. He thinks Andrew should have been in second. And again, I don't blame him for saying it, because you could make that argument, but clearly it's bodybuilding and they want to see the mass. They want to see, bodybuilding. They want to see the fucking monsters, and they want to see the monsters.
The audience was generally judging. You probably had Nick winning, Rubio in second.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Hadi.
Vito in third.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know who actually didn't? Who got overlooked? I think who should have been higher was Sass.
Yeah, Sass came in sharp.
Yeah, I thought he should have been maybe in the top 10.
Sass came in sharp. He's just not as big as the other guys, man. It's a bodybuilding show, and they're looking for fucking they're looking for the big dude.
Nothing against hers, but I prefer Sass over hers.
Yeah, right. It is what it is. Sass played to his guys. Like, I think Sass is going to continue to compete, though, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know how old he is, but guys like. See, Sass still has a lot in the gas tank. Mm-hmm. The guys that are going to have to really think about what they're going to do in the future are going to be like the guys like Hakeem, Bonac, Dorian, and even Brandon.
Probably Brandon too, but Brandon could still, because I think this is the best Brandon's looked.
100%.
He can still do well at some of the smaller shows, no doubt.
Absolutely, but does he want to do that? You're talking about an Arnold Classic winner and a Mr. Olympia?
But even maybe something like the Dubai Pro and that he could probably still do it good at.
Yeah, and I got to give you credit, because you called it too with Brandon. You said Brandon looks good, he's going to do good, and I'm like, nah, he's not going to break the top 10. You fucking called it, so I got to give you credit.
And I called it with that one on IFBB AMA when I said Sampson could be in trouble because he looks downsized a bit. Yeah. I remember talking about that with Luke, because I was like, we were talking about. I was like, after the guest posing, I said, I hope he didn't pull down too hard and lose muscle, because he didn't just come in flat. He lost muscle, because that's how much size he lost. Because if he came in flat, then the old Sampson would have showed up Saturday night, and that's. If he had come in like he did last year, he probably would have won again.
That's what I said. I said if Sampson would have came in last year, he probably would have won the whole thing again. T-Bray, I've actually tried to get Steve Weinberger on. He politely told me he's not coming on. He doesn't do many podcasts, man. I think he was on Dave's once.
Yeah, he doesn't vary.
Steve Weinberger likes to do his job, go home, make his money. He doesn't like to get involved in the drama. And you know what? I don't fucking blame him.
And then the thing is, too, no matter what they ask him and what explanation he gives you, people are, fuck
people are going to shit on it anyway. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Question that didn't tell us nothing. Thanks.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Tomorrow I'm going to have Jason Arns on, and he's been training to be a judge. But tomorrow we're going to talk mostly about why they picked Ramon.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I don't understand why they picked Ramon, but I don't follow Classic.
No, do I.
So I'm going to ask Jay, what are they looking for in Classic? Because out of the three, I didn't think he should have been the winner. But
I had the free if you're going for Classic, because Mike looks more like a bodybuilder. Terrence looks more like the winner with the.
I would have had Terrence winning. Yeah. I would have had Terrence winning. Unless Jay could tell me something. Oh, yeah, but here's what they look for. A, B, and C. If Orange could tell me that tomorrow and I go, okay, now I get it. Until then, I don't think Ramon should have won.
What they look for in the board short division, who's got the most colorful trunks? I don't know.
Yeah, that is just, I can't believe that's even still a thing, dude. I can't even believe that.
Try to do the hands and stand like this.
Oh, and another thing.
It's very.
Here's another thing. we're already starting with the fucking 600,000 for the open and the 60,000 for the girl for the.
I saw that over there.
We're already starting with that bullshit, guys. Nobody gives a fuck about the women. They don't fill the seats.
The money, even the women don't give a fuck about the women.
Yeah, you're 100% right. You're 100%. Even the women don't follow women's bodybuilding. Okay,
just their friends and family. That's it.
And this is the same old. I've been hearing this fucking argument since I started the podcast.
NBA,
it's like,
the WBA, the WNBA. Why don't they get? Because you run in the hole. You run in the loss. The men prop you up.
It's the same thing. Nobody stops every women fucking class that was going on. We were bullshitting over it. I would say who's up next, and that was about it.
Was it New York where they said when the women came on, half the audience left, and people say you watch live streams when people do live streams and people do the play-by-plays when the women come on, you could be at 10,000 viewers down to 3,000 when the men come on. It's like
look. It's simple. The reason why the men get paid more is because they put asses in the seats. They are the ones that are buying the live streams. Like that's what they've come to see. They don't come to see the women. And until the women do something to change that, it's not going to change. Okay? They're not, especially bodybuilding. They're not going to give handouts. They're not going to give handouts.
You women, you oil up, you get on stage, you pose your little bum off, then you get back to your room and wrestle them smos to make
yeah. You play with your vagina.
You have them lined up and squeeze them between your legs. Get as many in your hotel room as you can.
You play with your man-sized vagina.
You figure one schmo every 10 minutes, you can be making the big bucks.
They probably do make more money doing that shit.
A lot of them used to all the time. Even Dave would tell you when he used to talk to them, and they all had it lined up after the show. I was going to their rooms to wrestle them.
They still do. King Kamali tells a great story about how he used to do cardio with this girl he knew, and she used to come in with an Adidas bag every day, and she would have it strapped to her. She wouldn't fucking drop it. And of course, this was before the days of Venmo and PayPal and all that shit. And so one day, King Kamali says, what's in the bag? What we could put in the locker. Because she wouldn't fucking let go of it. She wouldn't leave it in the car. She wouldn't put it in the locker. And he's like, what's with the bag? And she's like, okay, I'll tell you. But, she opened it up and it was nothing but cash. And he goes, what the fuck are you doing, selling drugs? And she's like, no, I fucking, wrestle guys. I beat them up. I put them in headlocks. I fucking fireman's carry. I arm wrestle them.
I'm squeezing the head with my inner fire. I with my clit.
And they pay a fine. It's like, listen, it is what it is. But here's what I mean.
Hold on, I made loud. I got to put my clothes in the dryer.
Good.
I'm very
good. I made this suggestion, and I'm not a big enough podcast where people will take it into consideration. But I made the suggestion: if women want to draw attention to this sport, then they're going to have to do something to draw attention to this sport besides become a better athlete and blah, 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 and all that. Okay. Honestly, the best ratings for women are always these fucking shows, the reality shows, the Mob Wives, the New Jersey Wives, the Atlanta Wives, and they do nothing but talk shit and fight and argue and just rip each other apart and reputation destruction and so on and so forth. And I said that's what women's bodybuilders should do. They should fucking go on Olympia TV with all the girls and cause fucking havoc. Just say shit like, I fucked your man and you don't suck his dick like I do. He told me he doesn't want anything to do with you. And then you fucking rip their fucking wigs off and then you just have a bunch of people jump in and separate it, and then you curse each other out, and then you go on fucking all social media.
Dildos.
Yeah, and then you just go on social media after the episode on what's the women's one? Rockstar, whatever. I forgot what it is. I forgot the girl's name. All the women podcasts where they just hold hands and sing Kumbaya and say how wonderful they are. Fuck that shit. What you need to do is do what the Jersey Housewives or the Atlanta Housewives or the Mob Wives and just destroy each other and then people will tune in.
But that's what happened to Missy Trescott and that girl at the press conference. They got
there you go.
And so people talking about because they had to go at each other. She was saying something she was going to win, and Missy said it was disrespectful, and she said something about being fake back to Missy, and she's like, "What? Fake like all your Photoshop pictures and all that sort of shit."
Right. There you go. So if you want, it's what you're gonna have to. And it should be over the top. It should be like
when they're walking out doing that strut, the one behind us should kick her in the back of the heel and make it fucking.
Yeah, because until you get women to actually watch, because men aren't going to watch no matter what you do. Okay, it doesn't matter. There's not too many schmoes in the audience. Men aren't going to watch no matter what you do. But if you want, to get the women to watch, that's what you're gonna have to do. It's gonna have to be drama, gossip, chaos, because that's what women love to watch. That shit, man. Fucking. It is what it is. But
they're building another big thing here. It looks like the Sphere Stadium Resort Complex to come in 5 phases.
Oh yeah, I saw that when I was there. Yeah,
it looks like the Sphere, but the roof opens up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Looks like the beginning of Superman when that big white dome's opening up.
Oh, that's classic. That scene is classic.
And Marlon Brando is his father.
Marlon Brando was fucking great.
Why Earth, Jarrell? Because it shall sustain him. He'll not be like the others.
That was such a fucking great. It was spot on.
Mm.
It was fucking. The casting was spot on for that fucking. For that, I mean, it was just great.
Like his parents, Martha and Kent, and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, it was great. Yeah, that was.
Did you know? In that movie, remember when he's running beside the train when he left school to run beside the train?
Yeah. Great scene.
And the girl goes, "Look, Mummy, guy's running," and the woman goes, "Oh, Lois, you got such."
Yeah, that was just.
But the woman playing the mother was the woman that played Lois on the George Reeves TV show.
That's right. You're 100% right.
It's like when they made Superman Returns with Brandon Routh, the guy behind the bar when he was watching the plane crash, remember? He was Jimmy from the TV show.
Oh, really? See, I didn't know that. I did know that Marlon Brando was paid a small fortune to do that fucking role.
Didn't say many words or anything, did he? Really?
Yeah, it was because he was like blacklisted from Hollywood, and the Godfather pulled him out, and so that was 1972. Then he did Apocalypse Now.
Godfather and Superman, where they said he wouldn't even read his lines; he'd make people hold cards there, and he would just read it. Because
I don't know, I'm not sure.
It could have been the making of that, where they always talk about things that go wrong and how they could be going over budget, and I think they said. Difficult to work with, but they said he wouldn't learn his lines. So, that's what it was. I think they said when the baby was in the thing too, when he's looking down saying those lines, it was written down inside where the baby was meant to be laying when he's talking.
Oh, it could be. And think about what a fucking good actor is. He was able to read it and fucking act. Like it didn't sound like he was reading.
No,
but I do know that he was blacklisted from Hollywood. Because he's a pain in the ass to work with, from what I understand. Directors didn't want to work with them, but they insisted that he gets the part for The Godfather. The Godfather pulled him out of blacklist. So then he did The Godfather, then he did Apocalypse Now. And by the time he did Superman, he was in, 15 minutes of the movie?
Yeah. Well, he was in that one with Val Kilmer. Remember the Island of Dr. Moreau?
Yeah, that was a little bit later on, The Island of Dr. Monroe.
What was his last? Was that one of his last movies almost?
No, his last movie was The Score with Robert De Niro and Ed Norton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So by the time he actually did Superman in 1978, he was in 15 minutes, I think. And they paid him $4 million in 1978, 15 minutes of the movie. And he was they also interviewed for James Caan to be in that movie, play Superman. And James Caan didn't want to play Superman. He didn't want to do the role. And apparently Marlon Brando really liked working with James Caan in The Godfather. So he tried to convince him to do it. And James Caan's like, dude, I don't want to wear the suit. I'm not doing it. I'm not wearing that suit. So that was basically about $4 million in 1978, bro. What is that considered now?
Ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, let's see.
Probably like 20 million or more.
Yeah, probably 4 million in 1978 today. Would have been 4 million in 1978. Worth today. No, get the fuck out of here.
How much? 5 billion?
Oh, that's 40 million. No, not 40 million. 4 million. Jesus Christ. Here we go. It would be about $16 million.
For 15 minutes.
For 15 minutes. Yeah, right. Unbelievable, man. Anyway, unfortunately, we got to get back to bodybuilding a little bit. I hate that, you know. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so Derek wins. People are pissed off that Derek wins. And I said this. People were talking about what they should do. If they do, we should do another show and so on and so forth. If I was Derek, I wouldn't compete anytime soon. I would probably try. I would try to.
I don't think he's going to do the Arnold. I think because I think on that seminar they asked him, and he just said, "I'm going to focus on being a husband."
Yeah, well,
I think that might have answered. He might just sit out to next year's though. I think
I would try. I just invited Xavier. Let's see. I would try to Xavier, I just sent you the link if you want to jump on. Anyway, I would try to actually create some kind of, better rapport with the fans. You know?
Maybe just do even if you went on his Instagram lives and just chat and just
or he doesn't do a lot of podcasts. Go on all different
podcasts.
But
Instagram live just at his house with his kid and whatever, and just be like, hey,
even
to know the real you. I think because, like I said,
right,
the Derek Hill's trying to be leading up. People didn't like it; was so fake. So maybe if he just shows people the real him, then
right, go on all different podcasts. Come on mine. Seriously, but he doesn't do many podcasts. Take this time and try to create a rapport with the fans, because for some reason you are in bad standings with the fans. They don't like you.
Because they don't like. They want you people to win, but when you start winning, then they don't like you. So.
Yeah, right. So, if he would just let his guard down a little bit, come on this channel, come on Dave's channel, come on Xavier's channel, go on Kenton's channel, Jay Cutler's channel, and just especially everybody expects you to go on Dave's and Jay's, right? But go on the little channels and just be like, yeah, I'm just, show people how real you are. I'm one of the guys. Don't ask for any money. Ask me whatever you want. I'm not embarrassed.
Blah, blah, blah. Channels too, like yours, and I find you get a lot of different questions. And if you go on the bigger ones, it just seems to be the whole standard.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, if you go on, if you go on,
do it live, and you can get interaction from the people watching.
Yeah, that too. Plus, if you go on the smaller channels, and they don't have to go on mine. Don't get me wrong. You don't have to go on mine. But if you go on the smaller channels, it shows that you don't. If you just want to go on the big channels, then it kind of that shows what your character is. I don't want to be bothered with the smaller podcasts. I'm only going to go on the big channels because I'm Derek Lunsford and I'm Mr. Olympia.
I've seen actors do that sometimes. You see a grown actor go on some young kid's little podcast and give him a boost, and the kid can't believe it.
Right.
Chris Pratt or someone's come on his podcast and he's interviewing him, asking him questions.
Right. And because even though that might be the case, that you think that you're better than everybody, so you're only going to go on the bigger podcast. That's how it comes off.
Mm-hmm.
Or
they won't do it unless there's something in it for them. What do I get out of it?
Right. Just go on and then goof off with us, goof off with, make jokes, be real, be. I
don't think I've ever really seen him goof off or be. He always seems very serious.
Yeah. But if he doesn't do something, he's not going to get his just due. It's going to be like a worse version of Phil Heath. He's not going to get his just due.
Gladiator, win the crowd.
Right. Exactly. He's not going to get his just due until he retires.
No.
And that's what's happening to Phil now. I've noticed that people put pics of Phil up now, and they're like, "Oh, he was great," and so on and so forth. But
him for a long time.
Yeah, but when Phil was fucking winning, people hated him, man. Everybody wanted to see Kai beat him. Everybody wanted.
He did have that little bit of that cocky attitude.
He did. But he's another one that won't go on anybody's channel except Jay Cutler's channel.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But if I was Derek, that's what I would do. Like Samson goes on all,
Me and Milos and just turn up anyway.
Yeah, Samson's been on my channel twice, and I'm nobody. I'm a fucking shithead.
By going on other channels, there are people who just are sticklers for one or two channels. They don't watch all of them, so you might be going on a smaller channel, but it's a different audience because they don't watch the other ones. Not everyone watches everyone.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't have to be a regular. Just come on random channels, and have a heart to heart and do, like you said, do it live so people ask questions and just be straightforward and honest.
Mr. Olympia like that, I'd do it just for fun because I'd Google and just see what small channels are and say, hey, I want to come on your show. They're like, what? You want to come on my show? I say, yeah, why not?
Yeah, exactly. And I honestly, that's what I would do if I were him. I would really try to create a rapport with the fans because for some fucking reason, he doesn't have what it takes to have a rapport with the fans. That's what I would do.
And even though you love God and that and whatever, maybe just pull back a little bit on that.
What, the religious stuff?
Yeah,
100%. Just be like, if anybody brings it up, say, look, like you said, I'm Christian. I believe what I believe, but anybody else, it's a free country. You can believe whatever you want. Just be down to earth. And
maybe speech, didn't you say something about God and Jesus, and I would like everyone to find him and follow him and stuff. And it's like,
to lay off that stuff. Because, like you said, he might really, really believe it, but it's not. First of all, not everybody.
I actually do know people who think they have been saved, and ever since they've been prayed, their whole life has got better, and they actually get excited because they want you to feel the same way they do. So they're not really doing it in a bad way. They just
right. The perfect example is Phil Clahar and his wife. They are big time Christians, but they don't push it on anybody. Like they go to church every week together, and so on and so forth, but they don't push it on anybody. And you got to also understand that not everybody's Christian. You got Jewish fans, Muslim fans, atheist fans, everything.
Hindu.
So you wanna like be able to
the inbreds in the Appalachians.
Yeah, they got 3 heads and shit. They're all fucked up.
One you got out of one body, you got 3 fangs.
Yeah. They all walk around. They look like, what's his name?
What about those bodies where it was like they actually joined together, like twins that joined together? That would be weird because how could you have a girlfriend? Well, there wasn't one that they were 2 guys and they were joined and they did have girlfriends. What was that on? They did a documentary on it. And I'm thinking, what's the other one do when this one's having sex and stuff? It's like.
Yeah, Steve, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I'm looking at something. Lee, who is the scientist that was in the wheelchair that died recently?
Hawkins.
Yeah. What's his name?
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawkins, right. I've been seeing some crazy things with Stephen Hawkins.
On AI.
Oh, dude. And I'm gonna see if I could fucking find it. There's
been that Martin Luther King Jr. There's been Michael Jackson ones. I mean, it's all fuck. You won't need actors soon, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I know. Mr. Rogers. I don't know if you saw that one.
The day I can't come on here, but that's okay. They've got an AI version to come on and talk.
Right. Yeah. Look. Wait. Where is it? Here. I'm gonna share the screen. Look at this. This is fucking insane. This is all Stephen Hawking's AI stuff. You ready? Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. He's in wrestling. Here's another one. Him and Einstein. Let's. Oh, this is even better. You are not the father. Oh my God. Yo, that's hysterical. That's hilarious. I did not expect that. That's hysterical.
Imagine what AI can do.
Oh my God, the slap contest. This is Jesus Christ. Bro, this is so bad.
Like fucking Mario Kart.
Oh my God. Wait now. Oh geez. Oh, look at this. They're just having a blast with the AI stuff. Oh, him and Bob Ross. Look at this shit.
Got a painter.
Oh my God, there's something happened to Bob Ross. It's just been. That's it. Okay, that's it. This song. Oh no, look at this. It's just non-fucking. Oh my God, bro, that's so
clever, isn't it?
It's fucking hilarious. It's non-stop. It's non-fucking. Did you see this? Oh fuck.
Videos. I should do this. I should. It was like that one I followed out, koala bear, and I posted that one where it's like, what do you call a black pilot? What do you call a black guy flying a plane? It goes, a pilot, you racist cunt. Like,
oh yeah. Oh, did you see that? Oh, my friend sent it to me. I don't know who it was, and I don't remember what podcast. I should have fucking saved it. You just reminded of me. Did you see they were interviewing the fighter pilot? So, all right. So this is podcast, and they were interviewing like a fighter pilot, like, whatever, American fighter pilot, right? And apparently, they have the mechanisms where they can talk to each other.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I don't know if they left it on or if they found the recording or what people were able to hear it. But after they were in the air and they had to do what they had to do and they were flying, two pilots that were good friends were talking to each other from plane to plane. Mm-hmm. And one guy goes, "Oh, bro, I'm so fucking hungover," right? And the other guy goes, "What'd you do last night?" And they were going, "Yeah, we did this, we went here, and I had 5 these drinks and 5 those drinks, blah blah blah." And then the guy that was hungover goes, "Bro, who would you trust to fly this plane more? Me on 5." Let's say, I don't know what he said, vodka and cranberries. I don't remember. Me on 5 vodka and cranberries or a woman. And the other guy goes, "Bro, I would trust you with a hot dose of fentanyl before I trust a woman flying."
Did he get in trouble?
It's fucking hilarious.
Like when they could have said, "We're just joking."
Yeah, right. Yeah, but I don't think there's many.
They get the breath tester out.
Yeah, I don't think there's many women fighter pilots.
You're only flying a fucking how many billion-dollar plane?
yeah. The fucking drill sergeant's probably fucking standing waiting for him at the
Here's a funny story when you say that. When when Sid stayed, was it this hotel? No, the other one. The first hotel was at the Renaissance, and we pulled up in that, and the guy come back and brought the car to Sid, and Sid's like, "How you going?" He's like, "Oh, shit, man, I'm fucking so hungover." And that's the valet driver.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So when Sid peeled out the "How was your experience here?" he goes, "Good apart from the fucking hungover valet driver."
Yo, is the other Sid still working for Dave?
Yeah.
They still work. They've been together a long time, those two.
He was here, yeah.
Dave must pay him a pretty good salary. They've been together a while.
Yeah, Sid Faruqi.
Yeah, him. He's a good. Had nothing. I've never had anything but a good experience with Sid.
He's a good announcer.
Yeah, he's a good announcer, but he's a good dude. Like, anytime I ever had any kind of interaction with him, it was nothing but positive. He's a good dude, Yeah. Even Dave too. Dave always did good by me. Dave came on my channel when I first started. He didn't ask for nothing. He was cool. I never had, nothing but good things to say about RX Muscle and Dave and Sid and whatnot. So I'm actually glad that you're getting, sponsored by Species. How many sponsors do you have now? Like what, 17? No. You got Species, you got Jim Reaper.
S-Force and Super X Apparel.
Super X Apparel? What the hell is that?
They make all the gym clothes that are like Marvel or DC.
Ah, okay. So that's 3. So you got 3 or more than that?
4.
4? What's the 4th one?
That wasn't it, Dave, Jim Reaper, S-Force, and Super X Apparel.
Oh, S-Force. The one. Oh, very cool.
And IFBB AMA.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then could be New Tech. Could be a new one coming on the gym equipment.
Jesus Christ, man. How is it just how do you just How is it to just walk around planet Earth and people just want to give you money because you're Lee? I mean,
Well, I don't know. I think they
Lee,
just.
I tried to borrow one time 10 years ago when my wife first opened up the fucking salon, and I was working and I was falling behind on bills. I tried borrowing $2,500 from my brother, and he wouldn't give it to me.
Your brother. You remind him about that. When you win the lotto, remind the son of a bitch.
That was 10 years ago.
Everybody would have said yes, but it's 50% interest.
Yeah, right. And it's like you just literally just fucking show up and they're like, people throw money at you. It's unfucking believable, man. If I get it,
I think I've been lucky because I haven't competed in the IFB since 06, but because people might hate me, but I've always been myself, and I think if you be yourself, it holds true for a long time. When people know who you are, they like you or they don't. Whereas there's been some guys who have just retired a year or two ago and you never hear of them again. So it's been almost 06 since the IFBB. 2013 was my last show at the Universe. So
yeah,
normally this many years later you're not really heard about anymore.
Yeah, but you have the ability to stay relevant, and it's because you're real, and it's because you go on so many goddamn podcasts, and it's
because I tie the coffee tables while I'm on coach.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Right.
See, it finally paid off. It finally fucking paid off.
But those stories are getting old now. I've got to go get a whole bunch of Coke and do
Dude,
something.
you're gonna have to jump off a 3-story building or something, and then
too bad, you tried to stay relevant but killed himself.
Yeah. If I wind up with a quarter of what you got, as far as sponsors, I'll be a happy fucking man. That's for sure. So what do you got going on for the rest of the evening? It's pretty early over there. It's like 6 o'clock.
Well, I'm going to probably go to bed. I got a microwave meal. My clothes are in the dryer. I've already showered. I'm pretty much packed. I wait for the clothes to get out the dryer, fold them, put them in the bag. I got my tablets out, so I packed my supplements away. They're sitting there in little separate on the counter. So in the morning, just get up, shower, get dressed, and go. So I'll make sure everything's packed very soon. So.
Oh, somebody asked are you at Wolfpack?
I'm not with Wolfpack now, but they have given me a couple of bags.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
I got a Wolfpack Batman one there, and I got a Wolfpack camouflage one at home. Oh,
the camo one's got to be pretty cool. Oh, yeah, very cool, man. Sounds pretty good.
I see if I can get it out for 1 second. Where's my fucking zipper when I want the zipper? Even though it's packed in here, I'll see if I can get it out.
Ask Captain Protein Cookies to sponsor you. He's making a killing. Who, me or fucking Lee?
Look at that.
T-Bray. Oh, very cool, man. Look at that. That's even a nice bag.
Here's that thing here. Look. The all fit. That's the coin there.
Then that's the one you got for Nick DiPaolo's wife.
Yeah.
Or that's yours.
And one for me. And here, this comes with it. Here, see, this is the...
or a certificate of authenticity. That's pretty cool, man.
Comes with the coins and the key ring because, look, here's your key ring.
Oh, thanks, man. You didn't have to do that.
Hole in the bottom, see?
Thank you very much, brother. You didn't have to do that.
Piece of coal from the bottom of the tape. The key ring's actually like the ship.
Oh, and that piece of coal is from the actual ship? That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, they brought up, when they found the wreck of the Titanic, they brought up...
You think they actually have the Titanic and there's this one Mexican guy with a hammer and a chisel just going... There's one.
Yeah, another one with these fucking suckers.
There's two.
And this is for Nick DiPaolo and that for his bitchin' kitchen.
That's pretty cool, man. Nick is fucking funny. His stand-up is hilarious.
His show really good too. The show that he has on Rumble and that.
Oh yeah, I watch it too. It's great.
Yeah.
I'm on Rumble. Nobody watches me on Rumble.
Actually, if you go on YouTube and put in Nick DiPaolo, Lee Priest, I was on his show twice. Have you ever seen those episodes?
I watched both of them, yeah.
They're pretty funny, weren't they? He thinks I'm funny when I'm telling him the coffee table story.
Yeah, the coffee table story.
And when I'm saying I tied it with the shit, he's like, what is it? You tied it off like a fucking tugboat? What are you
Yeah. There's this one clip on Nick DiPaolo where this woman, it's like maybe a minute and a half long. It's on YouTube, and this woman can't stop laughing in the audience. She's hysterical laughing, and she's laughing so hard that even when everybody else stopped laughing, she's still laughing. And he just goes off on her. He's just going, "There's a psychopath! Holy shit!" But I'll send it to you because the way he does it is just hilarious.
People there looking. Here we go. A little show and tell.
Oh, very cool.
Lee at the back of the Titanic. Oh, Rose.
Rose.
Case in the Titanic. Oh, that's the big piece that I sent you a photo. That's the big piece they actually brought up from the bottom. The big chunk of the side of the ship they actually brought up, and that's in there.
Do you think that they'll actually have like a exhibit of the ship that went down a couple of years ago to see the Titanic? Because it's still down there.
It looked like a bunch of scrumpled up foil this big.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, sweet Jesus! Look at you. Very nice.
Could have been behind me. I could have my arms out.
a bunch of billionaires that didn't know what else to do with their money.
Imagine, they reckon that thing, when that happens, it just, the pressure's that great. It's like
yeah,
quicker than that. So
yeah, you were done. So you think they bring that up and they make, this isn't the Titanic, but these are the dumbasses that then went down to see the Titanic.
You see a picture of it. There was a bit of metal down there, but anything that was inside, there's not even bones. They're going to just dust. Just.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck that.
Like, because you figure, I think if you Google it, it tells you how much pounds per square inch. And once it implodes, it'd be like having millions of tons just poof, like that on your body. Just. And like even your blood, everything just turns to dust. It just.
And of all the money those guys have, didn't anybody say, "Do you really think this is a good idea? Do you really want to fucking go down there?" Like nobody said that to them.
Use a Sony controller.
Yeah, remember that shit? It was like a fucking Nintendo joystick they were using.
Yeah, a Wii. Yeah.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Yeah, I remember that. Shit.
They should have thought about that a bit more, shouldn't they? Hold on, let's put this back in the bag now.
No problem. Yeah. So tomorrow on Serious and Silliness Bodybuilding, it's going to be Jason Ons. We're going to be talking about classic physique and why Ramon won, because I have no idea why he won. And then I'll be recording Muscle Talk, but that won't be out till Thursday morning. And Muscle Talk will be, Lee will probably not. No, Lee will be traveling on Wednesday, so he will not be with us on Muscle Talk.
What do you mean?
Well, it's up to you, but I figured you'd be traveling.
Yeah, but I get to Nashville at 11:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So, and what are you, an hour behind in Nashville, or is it the same time zone?
I think it's behind you, isn't it?
It might be an hour. Let me see. What time is it in Nashville? Yeah, it's an hour behind. So we'll be starting at 8:30, and you'll be at 7:30. You could make.
I'll be in my room tomorrow night at that time.
Oh, perfect. All right. So then we'll see you tomorrow night.
Show's not the Thursday night.
Oh, all right. Then perfect. Then Lee will be with us.
3 nights in a row. It's too much. I can't.
And Lee will be.
We're not on here now. You just have to call me and FaceTime me. So
yeah, we got to go through withdrawal. Jesus Christ. All right, Lee. I got to take.
I haven't seen John today.
Yeah, we're going through Lee withdrawals. Jesus.
Yeah.
I got to take a piss, bro. All right, man. I'm out of here. Listen, I'll text you later, but safe travels tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, really. All right. I'll see you later, brother.
Bye.